Yeah. Hi, Praveen. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah. So, Praveen, how many years of experience you have with respect to core Java or automation testing?
I have total 4 years experience in core Java because of I am starting from start with the Java and Selenium. That's why we can say that it is a 4 years experience in Java with
Okay,
Selenium.
great, great. Okay. Okay. What is the difference between constructor and interface?
Constructor is an interface. Constructor, it is a first one. We use constructor using same class name as a constructor name, and interface is a interface. It provide the some of the means it provide a contract, like we can say contract to means some of the methods are implement inside that interface, and then interface we can means only method declaration, not implementation. Then
Hmm.
it use in another class to for implements that method in other class.
Hmm.
First one, constructor is useful for the initialization of the class.
Hmm.
There is types of constructor like default constructor, then parameterized constructor, and third one is a copy constructor. And
Hmm.
interface we interface is implementation time we use create interface keyword start the inside starting the class name interface A, interface B, that type. And for implementation purpose, we use implements keyword. Suppose class B implements, sorry, class B implements class, suppose C. In And then we use that methods of interface and your implementation in you implementation in other class. Like suppose we can say, yeah, like in Selenium we
Hmm.
having WebDriver interface. WebDriver interface having like a we create a WebDriver, like a WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Then
Hmm.
that driver interface can that instance of driver we can access multiple method like a driver.get,
Hmm.
driver.get title, driver.current URL, or another. Like a lot of methods are we can use in our Selenium projects.
Okay. Okay. Can you write a Java program to eliminate the repeating character from the string? Right. So let's say you have a string that is programming. Okay. In that string, there are repeated characters like M is getting repeated. Then, yeah, M is getting repeated. And I think, yeah. So can you write a simple program?
A screen is visible, is it correct?
Mm, you need to click on share screen.
Okay, 1 second, sir.
Even R is getting repeated. Even G is getting repeated in programming string, right? So you have to write a Java program. Yeah, you can open Notepad or Notepad++, or maybe online Java compiler or any
uh,
IDE that you are comfortable with.
okay, okay, 1 second, sir.
Hmm.
Yes. Can I take any screen
Yes, yes.
string?
Yeah, programming you can take. String is programming.
We want to count, right?
So we want to
Number of
avoid
time duplication.
so we want the output as the string in which the duplicate characters are coming only once. There is no duplication coming. For example, M is coming twice here, right? Then
Yes.
G is coming twice, R is coming twice,
Okay,
right?
good.
So the output would be somewhere like, let me send you in the chat.
Okay, understand, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So the output would be PROGAMIN, right? This will be your output. So you don't have to repeat the duplicate characters.
Okay. String can split, then don't remember now, sir.
Mm-hmm. No problem,
Okay.
no problem. Let me share the screen with you. See,
Okay.
whenever you get this kind of question, what you can do is, see, first we'll tell you the explanation and then we'll tell you the program. Okay, this is your input string.
Yes.
This is the string.
Yes.
Now, this has got repeated characters RGM, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
our goal is to eliminate these duplicates while
Duplicates.
maintaining the order of the characters. We have to maintain the order as is, right?
Yes.
So we'll go for the collections, but we have to maintain the insertion order. So we'll go for linked
Link
headset
hash
here,
set.
right? So
Yes.
it will remove the duplicate elements, right? And it will maintain the insertion order as well. Now what we need to do is we need to traverse through each and every character in the string. Now, in order to traverse, we will have to first convert that string to the char array,
Yes.
right? So that we will do. So we'll convert the string into the char array using char array method. So whenever you have to perform some operations with respect to each and every character in the string, we'll be going for char array.
Yes.
Then we'll convert this linked headset back to the string,
String.
right? So again, we'll have that for loop and we'll use a final string builder. Okay, so the
Yes.
program will look like this. There's your string. This is your function, right? You will be removing the repeated character. Sorry, this will be your variable. String is the data type, original string, and
Repeated.
without repeating the original string and the expected string that you get. And now the method to remove the repeating characters from the string, right? So you will be
Yes.
using linked hash
Link
set
hash set.
here. Then you'll traverse through each and every character in the string. Then you'll convert the linked hash set back to the string, right?
Yes.
And then you'll get this as a
Return
output,
result.
right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you know about polymorphism?
Polymorphism means poly means multiple. Suppose
Hmm.
any method having multiple form, then we can say that it is a polymorphism.
Hmm.
There is inside OOPS concept there is a two types of polymorphism available. One is
Hmm.
a load means load time polymorphism and means overloading and overriding concept are available inside that
Correct.
polymorphism.
Mm-hmm.
Overloading means suppose it is a precompile, like it's compiled, then it will be method like suppose we can say that static variable declaration, that some compilation time it will be execute, and then it will allocate memory in
Mm-hmm.
loading time. And another is overriding. Overriding concept means it will be happen when we passing the input to the particular method, and then it will be execute that method in overriding concept. In overloading concept, suppose there in same class having multiple method with multiple input signature or multiple parameterization, that time
Mm-hmm.
we can say that it is a overloading concept. And overriding concept required two class, like a first one inside it will be parent class having same like a method or functions. We want to use that function with another like a or means we can say add multiple feature like a function or something we want to modify in that scenario. We can use overriding concept in our uh, program. Suppose in overloading concept, suppose uh, same method like suppose in suppose display method, in display like suppose we can pass like a display name or the display screen size in
Mm-hmm.
suppose same class. That time it will be suppose we want to we will pass like a suppose display size like a width and height, then it will be execute that only that method at that time. But and overloading concept we can overriding concept inside that suppose a previous like a previous in parent class, suppose we can say that there is a loan, suppose loan regarding concept, suppose it will be calculate only basic calculation of that method using like taken a two parameters. Suppose we want to add multiple parameter, that time we integrate we extend that property in our base class, and then add like a more parameter and use in our derived class or subclass.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is abstraction?
Abstraction is nothing but the hiding the implementation and showing the only functionality in abstraction method. We use abstraction using two ways. First one is using a interface, and another is the abstract class declaration.
Mm-hmm.
Both are useful for abstraction purpose. First one, in abstract class we use declaration of the class. That time we use abstract keyword initial starting. Then we can abstract class contain the means it contain implementation of the method also, and means both abstract and non-abstract method are available in abstract class. And but in in interface there is only means we only declare the only methods name and utilize
Mm-hmm.
in our subclass or another class. And these are abstract means using abstract class we can use fully implement fully abstraction like a 0 to 100% we can implement. uh, in Java we can implement interface can be solved multiple abstract in multiple
Okay. Multiple inheritance, you're telling?
multiple inheritance concept can be solved using implements interface using like we can use multiple interface can be used like with class like class A implement interface A interface B.
Mm.
That issue can be solved using interface.
Okay. Fine. Can you write a Java program to have a difference between method overloading and method overriding?
Okay.
Can you share your screen once?
Okay, sir. Screen is visible.
Yes, yes. Your video went off, I think. Yeah, yeah, now it's there. Okay. So first you can write about method overloading, and then you can write about method overriding.
Okay. inside method overloading concept, here we have declared suppose two method like addition, but in this method there is a difference is only parameterization. First
Okay.
method having two parameter like a and b, and
Hmm.
second method is a three parameter. But when in main method we
Hmm.
uh, created sorry, we call that method using two parameters, so it will be called this first one method at
Okay. Fine.
and
So this is method overloading.
yes.
Okay. What about method overriding?
Overriding, suppose uh, overriding time,
Hmm.
it required first one to class.
So you can, yeah, you can do the changes in the same program. That's fine.
Okay. In in method overriding, first one we follow the rules. It must be non-static method inside main method or parent class. Second one, we can access parent class method using
Hmm.
creating the object of the parent class with a reference of the current class
Hmm.
or child class. Suppose we want to access that non-static method in our subclass with means at that time it will be creating. Suppose we want to override that same method in our subclass, then we
Hmm.
use extend keywords.
Correct.
Extends main, and then we can access the property of our parent class, and then suppose we want to create same method in our subclass or child class, then we use same method name with same signature pattern can follow, must be follow,
Hmm.
and in this it will be override using here symbol at the rate override show in method. And suppose we want to like add multiple suppose same function with like a suppose uh, here suppose we want to add float
Hmm.
sum or something any variable uh, different, then it will be in implement method having signature might be same, but it sorry. uh, Little bit confused now.
Mm-hmm. No problem. See, I'll tell you about the difference so that you get this clarity. Let me share my screen. Okay, now is the screen visible?
Yes.
See, when you say overriding, right? So you have this method. This is one of the class dog, right?
Yes.
So with respect to this, we'll see both overloading as well as overriding. So you
Yes.
have this method that is bark, public void bark, and you have system.out.println, right? This is woof. You have one more bark method, right? Same method name, bark,
Yes.
but it is having a different parameter.
Out. Yes.
Okay. So, sorry, same method name, the parameter is changing here. Okay,
Yes.
now you have one more class which is extending doc. So
Dog.
you are doing the same thing. Extends is the keyword here that you are using. And what you are doing is you are using these two methods, bark and sniff here,
Yes.
right? So that is called as overriding the same method,
Same method name.
one number of parameter only. Okay,
Yes.
same number of parameter, the different value. Okay.
Yes.
In overloading, what is happening? You have same method name, bark,
Yes,
Okay.
but different parameter or
Yes.
different arguments.
Correct. So that you wrote correctly. You had
Yes,
2 parameters, you had 3 parameters. Here we
yes,
don't have any parameter. You have 1 parameter. Overloading will work in this case.
yes.
Okay, Praveen, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Anything improvement
Yeah.
in